Yo, what's going on, my good people? It is Carolina's favorite fat boy, DJ Danny Ocean. Look, we ain't done this 3 and T thing in a while, man. We've been on go. We've been making moves. We've been doing what we got to do out here to survive and all that. But we had to make some time to come to y'all and talk some graps. And y'all know we don't do this thing alone. It's not just me. I got the broski with me, Matthew Malik Wilson. What up, Brody?
What up? What up? Let's get it.
Yes, Sirski, man. Well, like I said, we haven't done a show in like a little minute, man. And it's a lot that's went down in wrestling. Hold on, I can't forget the shout out to Malik for having us looking official with this new stuff on screen and whatnot too, with the overlay and all that.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, Brody.
Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? Gotta,
My
learn some
man.
stuff. Gotta, what I'm saying? Pass it along. I mean, got time to make this thing official. Had Tony Khan up here? Like, come
Yeah,
on.
yeah. That I mean, light flex. Light flex.
Little light. I mean, so, I'm saying?
But nah, yeah, I feel like it is definitely time we start what I'm saying, upping our game a little bit. Cause yeah, that was big. That was major. Is that what we're gonna go ahead and start the show with?
Yeah, you might as well, man. Give Tony his love. Now, I mean, might as
Most
well.
definitely, man. First off, if make sure you do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, share it with a wrestling fan, hit that chat, let us know you in here and all that too. But out the gate, yeah, let's talk about that Tony Khan interview, man. I'm still mind blown that we interviewed Tony Khan on 3NT, bro. I really am.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like last November, we got invited up to Jersey for Full Gear, and that was my second post show media scrum with AEW. So that was my second time sitting in the crowd across from Tony Khan. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? I'm just another person in the room. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? You got to actually ask him a question at that media scrum. That was dope. Never in a
Mm-hmm.
million years would I have ever thought that he'd be here on the show with us. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? For a full-fledged interview. Super
Mm-hmm.
dope. Super dope. Definitely got to get Tony Khan his flowers, man. That he showed mad love with his time in general. The man he's a billionaire, bro. He owns a
Mm-hmm.
football team and an entire wrestling company, and he took
Mm-hmm.
time out to chop it up with us. Here's the crazy thing about it. Hold on, let me see if I can fix this because your viewer comments will not be visible when streaming a Facebook profile unless the stream is set to public. By default, the streaming setting is friends only. I don't want it to be friends only. I want the public got to see this. Public got to see and hear all this. Um, edit post, whatever. We'll make clips anyway. Nah, if you are commenting, I'm sorry I can't see it. I don't know why Facebook is tweaking or whatever. But check it out. Anyway, here we go. Where was I? I completely forgot what I said. We were
Tony
talking
Khan.
about Tony Khan interview and everything and how it came about.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, this is a crazy thing a lot of people don't realize. I don't think he had any other interviews going on that day. He just decided out of all the talent he could have sent for us to interview to help promote Blood and Guts and Title Tuesday, he decided, I think I'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy to me.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. So I reached out to AEW. Shout out to my guys at the AEW media team, man. It's super dope, super accommodating every time. Even after my man John Schneider left. Shout out John. But I reached out to him when they announced Blood and Guts was coming to Greensboro, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like anytime they come to North Carolina, I reach out to AEW, like, hey, more than willing to do some interviews. Just let us know, tap in with us, whatever. Um, he hit me back. He's like, I'll let you know something, closer to. I said, okay, cool, no problem. So I didn't. We both got a million things going on. My mind was not thinking about it anymore. I was thought to myself, I might hit him back next week, whatever, no big deal.
Mm-hmm.
I get an email a week later. I just happen to open my work email and see AEW Media. It's like, hey, Tony's available at 4 today. Can you do it? I know it's short notice. I said, Tony who? Tony Atlas? Like, Tony who?
Tony Atlas is crazy.
But no, I was mind blown, bro. And I'm like, of course, yes, absolutely. Send Tony on over to the bros. We got this. I hit you and John up. Shout out Johnny Dirt Sheet too, man.
My
I hit
God,
you
salute.
hit you and John up ASAP. Like, hey, get y'all asses to a computer right now. DEFCON 1. This is not a drill. We got this president and CEO of the company
Hmm.
to sit down and talk with us. And it was an amazing conversation too, man. Tony is super cool. Honestly, I think if we didn't cut it short, we probably could have sat and talked all day. At least till they had to get to
Hmm.
the stadium for the Jaguars game. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Hmm.
What's your takeaways from that interview and everything, bro?
Honestly, the interview is still kind of like a blur. Like, um, how he feels about John Moxley is like I'm starting to, because this is the second time I've asked him about John Moxley, and I got a more in depth answer this time.
Mhm.
John Moxley is the guy in that locker room, in my opinion. He's
Oh yeah.
the they. I know they got the Young Bucks and they got Hangman, and they got Swerve and all of that. But I honestly feel like John Moxley is the engine that drives that locker room.
Hey,
So that go ahead, my bad. Go
no,
ahead.
no, I was just agreeing. I was about to say I agree with you fully, definitely.
Yeah, and just about the kind of person that Tony Khan is. Like for him to show that amount of love on a podcast, he could have went anywhere. He could have went to Chris Van Vliet. He could have went.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? He
right.
could have did USA Today. He could have did any of that, and he chose 3NT Wrestling. And remember who we were. And
That's what was crazy to me.
we haven't had that many interactions from him. You know what I'm saying? For him to like know who we are. So I think it speaks to who Tony Khan is as a person and as the owner of AEW. He really cares about media.
Right.
He cares about his fans. And we haven't necessarily seen that on the other side because of how much money they make. I ain't trying to get political with them, but I'm just going to keep it real. Like if we would have pulled back the curtain on how it is with the other company and how they treat smaller, you know what I'm saying, publications or whatever like
Now,
that. It's like jumping through hoops for them where Tony Khan's like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna welcome in all the media that I can to help grow this product.
right, right.
And I
And
salute to, and that's how wrestling should be. Let me just put it that way. So for anybody who got hate on Tony Khan, I highly suggest you reconsider that.
Tony's a
That's all I'm
good
gonna say.
dude, man. You could tell, like, again, just talking to him and whatnot, you can tell he absolutely cares about every single one of his employees. Like from the wrestlers to the staff to the production team. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. He genuinely cares about them. And he obviously, like you said, cares about the media to the point where it's not just, oh, it's another one, it's another one. He actually gets to know who he's talking to. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? That's dope. That's super dope.
Mm-hmm.
Big shout my man Willie in the chat too. I can't put your comments on the screen and whatnot, but I can see you over here now. He just said what's good. But yeah, nah, that's just that was dope. That was a moment. And think about it again, bro. We just started 3NT Wrestling in December of 2023, and we've had interviews with now the president and CEO of the company, one of the biggest wrestling star legends in the world, Edge. Mark Henry was before 3NT started, but Daniel Garcia, now TNA champion Mike Santana, now AEW Women's Champion Chris Statlander. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like this ain't no rinky dink stuff we got going on over
Mm-hmm.
here, bro. We're like
Mm-hmm.
we outside. We
Mm-hmm.
outside, man. That's
Mm-hmm.
dope.
Hard work and dedication. You know what I'm saying?
Salute to us. Damn it.
Salute, man. Salute. Yeah.
But nah, if you haven't had a chance to check out that interview with Tony Khan yet, it is on YouTube. Make sure you go check it out. YouTube at 3NT Wrestling. It's like a 30-minute video.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it was a great interview. And we definitely can't wait to pull up to Greensboro to Blood and Guts. Wednesday, November 12th. AEW Dynamite Blood and Guts. Get your tickets right now. It's at First Horizon Coliseum in Greensboro. It's definitely going to be, if you've never seen an AEW Blood and Guts show, first and foremost, you're tweaking. Secondly, this is definitely going to be the one to watch. It's the first women's Blood and Guts match. A lot of WWE fans out there, you know what War Games is? It is that,
Mhm,
but a lot more violent. A lot more
mhm.
violent. They tried to set dude on fire the last one, brother.
Hey, I know you don't like violence. You gonna be able to.
Man, listen, I can tolerate it to an extent.
You can tolerate it.
I can tolerate it to an extent. Rashad, what's going on, man? I appreciate you, Brody. Thank you. Willie, I don't know if y'all talked about Crown Jewel yet. Not yet, not yet. We actually we started off just talking about the Tony Khan interview and everything. We literally just started though. Appreciate you tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button and share since you just getting in here and all that though.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, once again, thanks to Tony Khan, thanks to the team at AEW for allowing us that interview, and we will definitely be in the building for Blood and Guts November 12th, and we hope you are too. All right.
Mhm.
So let's go ahead and get into Crown Jewel then. Since Willie want to rush us and everything, let's go ahead, let's go ahead and get to the Crown Jewel talk, man. First off, what did y'all think of Crown Jewel total? Like, what did you on a 1 to 10? What would you grade it? Y'all in the chat too. Let us know what would you grade it 1 to 10.
Mm, a 7.
7.
It wasn't like I expected it to be better than what it was. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe I gotta go rewatch it again. But because I watched it after the Jets game, so anything after that was kind of
I
just
feel you.
a little crazy.
I feel
But
what you're saying.
it was like a 7. It was some good matches on there. The John Cena match with AJ Styles was
That
got
gave
credit.
it a 7 alone to me.
Yeah, like but everything else was alright to me. It wasn't like a SummerSlam or WrestleMania or anything like that. I give it about a good 7. The Cody and
A
Seth
7.
match was okay. The Io Sky and Rhea match was okay. The Oscar got kicked in the jaw
Yo,
crazy.
insane.
So that was a crazy spot. The Stephanie Vaquer and Tiffany Stratton match was sloppy to me. I didn't really like that match
Short.
too much.
That was probably in my opinion, unfortunately, the weakest match on the card.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I'll give it about a 7.
Shout out Willie. He said the interview was fire. Once again, appreciate you watching, bro. And he said the John Cena match was legendary. That again, that was that John Cena AJ Styles match was better than the entire WrestlePalooza alone. Alone. Bro, that was a classic match for two men that are on their way out the door. And I think it's what we all needed as fans to see from both of them. Let's be real. I don't know what's going on backstage with AJ and Triple H or WWE or whatever, but they're not letting him cook like he normally like AJ cook.
Oh, that's been going on for like the past
That's
2
a minute,
years,
right?
so I mean, I know he's been hurt and shit like that, but
But this was like that reminder, like he does this. This is what he do. Same thing with Cena. Cena run has been. I mean, we'll talk about that a whole nother episode about Cena run and everything. But that match with Cody at was it SummerSlam? Yeah, it was SummerSlam.
mhm,
One of the best matches in his career, in my opinion.
mhm.
And this one tops that
Yeah.
easily.
Mm,
Hey,
I
I will
don't
die
know.
on this hill today.
I don't know, man. I gotta watch that match again, but I don't know if I could say it was better. Like I get like all the finishers and you paying homage, but he did
uh,
just kind of do that like a couple weeks ago. So
yeah, but I mean that's become his thing. As far as on his way out, it's just him showing like I was looking forward to seeing what he was gonna do to show love to some of his most famous
okay,
opponents and
yeah,
whatnot. So
okay,
it's like he got what 4 appearances left in his run.
yeah.
So he only got a couple matches left. So next match, I'm also thinking the same thing. What moves is he gonna do? What finishes is he gonna do? I'm hearing. I don't know how true this is, but I'm hearing that him versus Dom for the IC title is coming up.
Mm,
I've heard a rumor. I don't know how true it is, but you know that's the only title that he's never held.
Dom gonna win still. He ain't never gonna
Why?
hold it.
My thing is, why would they make like you only got 4 appearances left? That means you got to lose it some like within these last 4 appearances. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, back to Crown Jewel. I was
I
about
just thought about something. So that means Gunther gonna get the
exactly what I didn't want to go into that tangent. I didn't want to go into that because I knew that's exactly where I was about to go. That's exactly where I was about to go.
Hey. Oh my
If that
god,
last
man.
match is against Gunther December 13th, and John Cena has that IC title, he's going to lose his final match. And that's crazy work.
Oh man, that's wild, man.
It's like F sending the crowd home happy, bro. Like this is his last match ever. This ain't no false. This ain't no The Rock. I retired. No, I'm coming back in 6 months when I'm done with this movie. This is my last final ever appearance. And there we go. Now you gotta drop that title, Bucko. Doors that way. That's crazy.
Yo.
That's nasty work.
Nah,
They can't do that, man.
Nah, let Dom rock out, man. Let Dom rock out, bro. Like,
but as far as the rest of Crown Jewel goes, I wanted to bring this up too because it was a thing for me and it's kind of bothering me. 2 PLEs in a row. Roman Reigns opened the show.
mm-hmm.
Roman Reigns is curtain jerking. That after that insane 4-year run as champion and what we saw him, what he's capable of in that 4 years, you opening the show now.
Mm-hmm.
That's disgusting.
Who's he facing?
He's facing. Here's the thing, and this is why this should have been the main event. Cody and I don't even remember who he wrestled right now. Oh, Seth. No, that definitely shouldn't have opened. That was a fire match.
Definitely. I was about to say, whoa.
Bronson Reed.
I know my man's
Australia,
going through hard
bro.
times, but don't disrespect my guy like that. Hold on.
Bronson Reed is from Australia, and Roman Reigns is just effing Roman Reigns. It just made sense for me, and especially with the story they're telling with the Usos getting involved and all this and that descent, that would have made more sense to me to close the show. Me personally.
I mean, they say the 2 most important matches are opening the show and a close. So I've heard legends say that. Like, I think I heard AJ Styles say he would rather open the show. I think I've heard. Nah, I don't think I've ever heard CM Punk say that. But I've heard a few of them say that if they were on like a huge card and they're not the main event, they would rather be the first ones to be out there to hype up the crowd. And the perfect person to inject life into the stadium immediately it's gonna be Roman Reigns. So I'm not mad at it. I see what you're talking about with Roman Reigns having like that type of star power. You gonna want him to be the main event automatically because Roman Reigns, I like Cody, but I've kind of like calmed down on Cody's the one that puts butts in seats at this point. And Roman is the guy to kind of do that for you.
Y'all heard him.
But not only hold on, he was in the ring with the GOAT at the end of the hold on. But hold on. But I do understand putting Roman on first. But what I've noticed is though, to be honest with you, every time they're overseas, they put Roman on first. So I don't know if that's to get him in and out. But Crown Jewel, he was first. When they go to Saudi, usually he's first. He's not the main event. So
he was first in Paris a couple weeks ago.
He's always first when they're overseas. So I guess that's the role that he has when they're overseas is okay. We already know the crowd's gonna be crazy, but let's get the crowd like super hype behind having Roman first. Because they overseas, they're gonna root for the rest of the crowd. Like overseas love is way different. So maybe that's why they have him there.
But I'll be real with you. The Roman star power, does it feel to you or anybody else in the chat, does it feel like Roman star power is fading right now?
Yeah, because they don't really have them doing anything.
Worth a damn. They're using
And
him to
Bronson
put up.
Reed is cool,
They're
but I
using it.
mean,
I mean, for one, I said when Bronson Reed was in NXT as the North American champion, I said he's a main event guy. I said he should be on the main roster. This guy's a star. I knew that a long time ago. But
mhm,
using Roman Reigns to put him and Braun Breaker over is nuts to me.
I
It's
mean,
nuts to me.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna get into Monday Night Raw, but it worked. So it worked. I mean, but at the same time, like if Roman's not the champion, what kind of more could you like do with them? You know
Right
what I'm
now,
saying?
like I
Like,
said, right now I'm this story with Jay and Jimmy and whatnot. Like I'm very invested in what's going on here because there's this whole little Roman situation Jay got going on. For one,
mhm.
Punk calling him little Roman is hilarious to me. But I'm curious to see where this is gonna go. Eventually, the way if I'm writing this story myself, the way I'm finishing it off is Jay super kicking the shit out of Roman and going heel. And Jimmy. Super kicking the shit out of Jimmy too.
Again,
I see Jay going solo as a heel. His face run was t-shirt sales and dance moves in the crowd. You know what I'm saying? What can he do as a heel? We've seen Jay as a heel in a tag team,
true.
and that's just under the guys of Roman and whatnot. But what happens when Roman is the top face and Jay is the heel?
I always seen him wrestle like 10 times though. That's the only thing. Like,
But each time it was great. That I quit match in the cage where Jimmy had to come save and quit for him and whatnot. That whole right hand man storyline, the whole beginning of the bloodline in general was some of the best shit in WWE TV. I don't know what they could do or where they could go after Jay does turn heel, super heel or whatever on Roman and Jimmy and everybody. Maybe he joins solo. I don't know.
cause I was about to ask if you okay, so if you have Jay turn heel on Roman Reigns, right? You have Jay screw him over.
Hmm.
That's going to set up a heel Jay Uso versus a face Roman Reigns, correct?
Hmm.
Who do you have go over?
Jay, make him a super dominant heel. If they're gonna make him a heel, they can't have him lose to Roman Reigns. Like, they can't have him lose?
But
That makes it worth nothing. And you
but
know
the
what I would do? The best way to make it happen, let Paul Heyman come out and join Jay. Be Jay's wise man. I'm not little Roman. I'm Big J.
so Paul Heyman a pass around.
Paul Heyman been a pass around, dog.
Paul Heyman getting
Paul
passed around
Heyman,
crazy lately though. This it's, this is this is what his third person in a matter of 3-4 months. Hey,
bro. It was Brock, Punk, Roman
Roman,
and Seth, and now the Bronze.
he gonna have to chill somewhere. Hey, like Paul Heyman gonna have to chill somewhere, man.
Yo,
I
come
just
on.
I like your point. The only thing is, from what we've seen of how WWE feels about Jey Uso with his face run,
Mm.
it's just like I hear you, but I don't believe in my mind that WWE has that type of faith in him. It kind of seems to me that they're trying to push him back into a tag team with the Usos. If you just want my personal opinion,
That's what, if anything, that's what the hell they should do. If they're not
it,
gonna do that, they got to do something else
then
with
they
him.
got to put him back in the tag team. I just don't think I have faith in him. I think a heel run with Jey Uso would be fired,
Right.
especially if you put him with Paul Heyman. I just don't believe at this point. I don't believe WWE has that type of faith in Jey Uso, and it's unfortunate, bro.
But the thing about, especially like right now too, with if he did get back in the tag team with Jimmy, it's some incredible matches and stories to be told there. For one, Usos and New Day is just a storied rivalry at this point. The
Hmm.
crowd will go crazy for that, for them to run that back. But
Hmm.
then you also got Usos versus Fraxium, Usos versus eventually the Lucha Bros.
Hmm.
Come on, man. It's so many
Hmm.
possibilities as far as the Usos as a tag team. So it will be a legitimate run. They could do some amazing stuff in that tag team run. But if they're not going to do that, because they keep having them beefing right now, if they're not going
Hmm.
to pull the trigger on the tag team, I need a heel Jay. I have to.
Damn, so what you gonna do with Jimmy then? Like Jimmy just gonna stay in this role where
I don't. That's the thing about it. When they split the tag team up in the first place, what happened with Jimmy? Like,
the most hilarious heel other than Dom.
well, he's hilarious. I can't front.
Jimmy was trying to get people dap and him not.
No, no.
All
All right.
right. Yeah, Jimmy was hilarious too.
He was funny. You're right about that. But what's wrong? I wouldn't be mad if what is so different between Jay and Jimmy why Jimmy can't get over like Jay did by himself?
Jay did it first. And they twins. Like,
Yeah, man,
you know what I'm
you
saying?
might got
Like,
a point. That might be that's a
like,
valid point.
like Jay just did it first. Like, because they got the same moves. Let's keep it real. Like, it's the same
Yeah.
move set. In my opinion, Jimmy talks a whole lot better than Jay. So I just my opinion. He talks on the mic. He has promos better than Jay. I don't know what's up with Jimmy or why they won't push Jimmy. Like, I guess they see Jimmy as like this comedic act because from what I hear, Jimmy's like one of the funniest characters,
Yeah,
like
I've
off
heard that
camera.
too. Yeah.
So maybe they just see him as a comedic act and he's stuck in that role. But bro, when Jimmy went heel, I was excited. I'm like, oh, they actually about to push
Yeah.
like Jimmy for real, and they didn't do it.
They didn't
So
do it.
it's kind of the same with both of them. Like I'm just concerned about what you do with Jimmy. Maybe send him home so he could be a dad for a little bit. Shout out to him and Naomi.
Definitely.
But I want to see Jimmy get some shine too. Like he deserves it.
Maybe when Naomi get back, put them on screen together like Seth and Becky.
Or just turn them both heel and put them in a tag team. You could do that too. Have Jimmy. Yo, the Usos Penitentiary was
that was my favorite version
fire.
of the Usos for sure.
Hey,
big facts.
You bring that back, I'm with it, bro.
We're talking money, facts. Willie in the chat, we go ahead and talk about it too. He says, since y'all touched on it, what's y'all thought on the ending of Raw tonight? It was a shocker. I did not. Nobody saw that shit coming. That was great.
No, that's not true. I
didn't see it coming tonight.
Okay.
I saw it happening eventually with when Seth was backstage laying it on real thick. Like, oh, you know what, you guys, next best thing to my daughter being born, marrying my wife, and then you guys. I love you guys so much, and all this and that. I was like, all right, this is planting the seeds for something bad to happen to Seth. Clearly, I didn't think it was going to happen tonight, but hell of a moment. WWE needed that because let's be real, this shit has been stale for the last few events, Raw, SmackDowns, and PLEs. They needed that. That injected life into Monday Night Raw again. I can't hold you. And well, I don't know, Willie. I don't know if you saw this or not. The story, they're saying that Seth is actually hurt. Speaking of Crown Jewel, when he went for that coast to coast against Cody Rhodes, you can see him.
Fire.
It was crazy. A coast to coast flying headbutt was crazy. But you can see he landed wrong on his arm, and you can see him holding his arm. You see him talking to the ref afterwards, and he finished the match. Either way, shout out to Seth Rollins for that. But a fan actually posted a picture in Australia with Seth. He's out enjoying an ice cream cone, but he had his arm in a sling. So he got beat up and injured tonight to write him off TV for a little bit to get checked out or whatever. So sending prayers, sending love to Seth Rollins. Hopefully it ain't nothing too serious. If it is something that's going to keep him off TV for an extended period of time, I can see, CM Punk won that number one contenders match tonight. So if it is something that puts him out for a period of time, I could see there being like a tournament or something that Punk wins. WrestleMania rolls around, Punk got the title. We get that at WrestleMania main event. You feel me? Hopefully he's not out there long. Hopefully, Lord willing.
I kind of saw it coming on Crown Jewel because once Heyman was like, if he doesn't win, you already know what's next. I was like, oh well, that's over. The minute Paul Heyman's in somebody's ear about screwing somebody over, it's only a matter of time before. So when it happened, I was like, oh, they pulled the trigger on that a little bit early. Like, okay. But I'm happy though, because when you predicted that Paul Heyman was going to join Seth, my point was
Mhm.
Seth don't need him. Like I don't like I like
Never
it,
has. Never
but
has.
he doesn't need Paul Heyman to be a mouthpiece
I
for him.
think
Like
that
it,
was just some shock factor they tried to add in at WrestleMania because it
yeah,
was not needed.
the dynamic was weird because usually when you have Brock and you have Roman, you could let Paul Heyman just carry the whole like segment. You don't need
Right.
that with Seth Rollins. The crowd is already feeding Seth the energy he needs to carry through any promo. So you don't necessarily. Paul Heyman's was kind of like overkill. So I'm not mad at it. I'm happy for Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed though. That now that they need Paul Heyman for sure. So I'm
Yeah.
glad they have them. So now we get to see what them two is about. Hopefully WWE don't mess it up, because Braun Breaker and minimum at Braun Breaker is a future top star in WWE for sure, in my opinion.
Th-
So
Absolutely. There's no question that eventually Braun Breaker is going to be carrying the championship, main championship. Not even the Seth championship, the Cody championship
mhm.
one day. He's going to be like, what is he, 25, 26?
Check
He
actually.
got
That's a good
so much.
question.
Same thing with Obafemi. Same thing with Javon Evans. We talked about Javon and Leon Slater a little bit earlier before we started recording and whatnot. But these kids are young as hell and so good in that ring. Just like Tiffany Stratton. She's in her early 20s.
He's
You know what I
27.
mean? Huh?
27.
Braun is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See what I'm saying? Like, he's got plenty of time left in that ring. So he's going to carry that company into the future. I really feel like he will. His name is going to be 20 years from now. He's going to be on his retirement run like Cena is right now, type shit. I really feel like that.
I like it because I think we about to get Braun Breaker versus Brock Lesnar. I think we about to get that, and I'm super excited for that.
Man,
Cause
the only, you know what's crazy? Because I want to put Braun Breaker over. The way I would book that, I would have Braun squash Brock. Give him like
mm,
2 super spears and pin him.
like
Call it a
Goldberg,
pretty much, yeah. That's how I would book it. There would be like no more doubting Braun Breaker after that. Like he's the next beast type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
mm,
he would become one of them people that don't got to be there every week. When his music hit, the crowd gonna go stupid every time either way.
mm-hmm,
After doing something
mm-hmm,
like that to Brock Lesnar.
yeah,
Because let's be
I like
like
that.
same thing with Undertaker, or Brock Lesnar breaking Undertaker's streak. Brock Lesnar was a star already, but it was different after he broke that streak.
Mm-hmm,
It was big different. And that's what it could be with the passing of a torch to from Braun Breaker to Brock. You feel me? That's where
mm-hmm,
I'm going with it.
mm-hmm. I like it. I like it. I don't think Brock gonna like it, but I like
Oh no, Brock ain't
it.
gonna like it at all. Brock is not gonna like it.
Brock, Brock gonna hit him with a couple elbows, like
Bro, if you watching this, no offense, good
yeah,
brother.
no smoke with
No
Brock Lesnar.
smoke whatsoever, good
Oh,
brother.
sir. That's why I was happy when you came back. I ain't say nothing, bro. I was super happy when you came back. Nah. I want
Hey, I
no
just
smoke with
dropped
Brock
a
Lesnar.
poll in the chat. I pause if necessary. I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but it
Yeah,
was,
that
did
did
you
sound
enjoy?
crazy. I'm
Chill.
gonna go get my laptop charger while you read this, but that did sound crazy. I ain't gonna hold you.
I got you. Wildin'. But I published a poll in the chat. If you see it, go
There you
ahead and
go.
go ahead and let me know what you think. Did you enjoy Crown Jewel? Hell yeah or nah, it was mid. Let us know. Talk to us, holla at us. I didn't know you could make chats or make polls like that in the chat on Facebook, so I just tried it out. So yeah, go ahead and do that for me real quick. And let me know what you think. Um, but yeah, as far as Crown Jewel goes for me, Malik gave it a 7 out of 10. I'll give it at least an 8 out of 10. Cause that John Cena AJ Styles match was insane. Seth Rollins and Cody was fire to me. The tag match with Rhea, Io, and the Kabuki Warriors was fire to me. Io Sky does not miss. It don't matter what match she's in, a tag match, a triple threat match, a solo match, non-title title. Io Sky does not miss. She might be one of the best wrestlers on that roster, hands down. Male,
I
female.
mean, Michael Cole calls her the best female wrestler in the world, and I don't
Not at all.
disagree.
Not at all. She cooks every time she's in that ring. Io Sky does her thing
We saw
every
this in
single time.
NXT though. We knew she was gonna be this.
Nah, that's real. Hold on. That poll is that that took over half the screen. Let me stop touching stuff. Hold on. I just seen Willie say something about what Malik. I don't know if you saw this or not, where Omos pulled up in NXT at a live show over the weekend in Ohio and pulled up on Obafemi. Bruh, you know how big Obafemi is compared to other wrestlers and whatnot. He looked like a child in front of Omos, bro.
I gotta see it now.
It was crazy. I'm telling
I
you, it
gotta
was
see it.
crazy. They shook hands. The crowd went crazy. Holy shit chants and all that. Oba went to walk away. Omos clotheslined his ass. Stood over him, celebrating.
Yeah, I
I
like that.
need that on TV now. I can't hold you. They got to stop sleeping on my boy Omos, man.
So that means Obafemi staying in NXT?
I think so.
Ain't
I
they
think
supposed to
he
have a
is.
draft soon? When
They were supposed to do one. They did say they were doing one earlier this year, didn't they?
thought they were supposed to have a draft. So I don't know, man. Like
I don't. I mean, if they called Oba up to the main roster, what would you have him doing right now?
they put him on Raw, bro. I don't know because SmackDown needs somebody. SmackDown is not what it was a year ago.
Hold on. You didn't watch SmackDown this past Friday, did you?
Yeah, but it's not consistent.
I see the
SmackDown used to
potential
be.
now, though. Is what I'm
Oh,
saying.
I
The
gotta see it,
potential is
man.
there.
That's why I haven't watched it because it's like
I keep
SmackDown's
it a
been
stack.
so trash lately. So
I agree. I hadn't watched in a minute myself. I mean, I watched clips and highlights. You know, I turn it on and end up turning it off and go play Call of Duty or something. But this
okay.
past Friday SmackDown, bro. Hey, Shinsuke came back with his old music, put on a banger
Mhm.
with Sami Zayn. That's when what's in that? Oh, yeah, we gotta talk about this. I'm not calling them the MFTs. I refuse to call them MFTs.
My fucking thumb.
GOD. Gorillas of Destiny came back, bro.
Mhm.
Not the yee, not that silly, goofy Tama Tonga shit. No, the animals from New Japan came back, bro. It was a moment. Again, WWE needed that kick in the ass, and they, oh boy. And when I'm gonna tell you one thing I don't like about this God, this new NFTs group. JC Mateo does not fit. Jeff Cobb does not fit
He doesn't fit. He's never fit, in my opinion. He's always been the weird.
at all. At all. Like Hikuleo, Tama and Tonga and Solo is really all you need.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I would even put Jacob back with him.
Jacob has had a pretty bad fall off lately.
Boy, the career of the team just siphoned the aura right out of Jacob, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He's selling merch now. That's all they worried about is merch sales and whatnot. They have him like, come on, man. That's not what we loved about Jacob Fatu.
Jacob Fatu should be in the main title picture by now
Facts.
on the trajectory that he was on.
Bro, his first night out, he smoked Cody Rhodes. He smoked the champion. His very first night out.
This is what I don't get about WWE, man. Like
He had the US title for what? A month and a half, 2 months? Like, come on, man. What are we doing with my guy?
yeah, it totally cooled off after that. totally cooled off. He was off TV for a while.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. But like I said, SmackDown this past Friday was fire. They did finally set up this Jacob and Drew McIntyre match. It looked like the way they were brawling, it made me interested in this match now. You know,
Hmm.
they talking backstage, keep interrupting each other, interviews, type. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
It made that hatred look, it
Hmm.
sold the fight for me.
Hmm.
Um, like I said, GOD's came back, interrupted the U.S. title match between Shinsuke and Sami Zayn, just beat the brakes off both of them, celebrated in the ring. But then the main event of SmackDown was tag team title match, Street Profits versus the Wyatt Six. It wasn't main
Hmm.
event. I don't think it was main event. But Wyatt Six won. Great match, by the way. But Wyatt Six won. And while they're in the ring doing their creepy taunts and poses and everything, you see them the white and red face paint climb up over the side of the rope slowly. That 4-on-4 God versus Wyatt's, bro, it looked so crazy. But that made me say right there, that is your War Games match.
Hmm.
I don't force together people in the Vision versus Roman and his ragtag team of misfits. Like I don't want to see that shit. You showed us the match we want right there. Give it to us. That's
Hmm.
what the people want. I'm telling you, we want GODs versus the White Six in War Games.
Hmm.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. That's money.
I'm with
Money.
it. I'm with it. I'm just happy they found something for the Wyatt Six to do.
Facts.
Hey,
Facts.
but they starting to beat up a lot of people of color though. So, oh, I don't know if you noticed that, but hey, they beat up a lot of brown
Oh
people
man.
lately. Hey, so
That's
I
a
like
valid point.
I like the Wyatt Six, but hey, I was beating on the Street Profits for months, and forgot they wanted to split up and shit because y'all keep kicking
Come
their ass
on,
every week.
man.
And now
Go
I
like
guess I'm wrong
go beat
because you
on
said
Pretty Deadly or
yeah,
something. Or
you
shit.
said that you said the MFTs rolled up on them, so that's different. All right,
Hey
but
man.
I'm
That
with that though. I'm with that for sure. I'm with
just
that.
the moment alone, again, when they can't you like you know how the lights flash and the whites in the ring yelling, looking at the camera, or whatever. Behind them, you just see it slow and dark, like in the dark behind them, that white and red face paint. It was so fire, so fire.
What about the Bo Dallas about to terrorize Solo?
That shit is gonna be incredible. I'm
Yeah,
telling you, it's gonna be
it
dope.
is.
It's gonna be dope. I'm
It
telling you.
is. It is.
Um, but yeah, that's the War Games match I want. Wyatt's versus GODs. Um, we talked about Crown Jewel. We talked about the Wyatts. We talked about the Tony Khan interview. Again, go watch that if you haven't already. It is on YouTube right now. Um, since we are talking about pay per views and whatnot too, and let me ask, it was a rumor. I don't want to believe this. I don't even want to believe this is a real conversation. Rumors of WrestleMania being in Saudi Arabia every year after 2027.
Every year?
WrestleMania being a Saudi event. Rumor.
It better. That's all it better be, bro. Like I would never. I'm gonna say it here. Like I will never watch WWE again if they do that, bro. I'm not going because it's starting to be enough, bro. I don't want to crash out. I've been crashing out for the past 2 days.
Bro, when I
I
read that, I got to that point because I'm
it,
like that. I think I would probably end up just having to do away with it myself at that point because that's
bro,
it's
because
clearly about the money at that point.
it's too much. It's too much. Like, bro, you've already priced rank everyday families out of going to events. You don't do lives. You don't do house shows like that anymore, bro. You're taking the biggest show of the year that people look forward to, and you're going to outsource it to Saudi
Right.
Arabia, bro. That makes no sense. You are literally slapping all your American fans in the face if you do that. And it was made here. So that
Right.
makes no sense if they do that.
I mean, the fact that even one is going over there is a lot for me, to be honest with you.
It is. You're
For
right.
one, like we had this conversation before. Um, I make it my yearly, like it's my gift to myself. I work hard, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I make my yearly vacation, my yearly gift to myself is to go to whatever city WrestleMania is in that week. To go out there and network, to go out there and watch some independent wrestling and get content, stuff like that. I went to Philly a couple years ago. I went to Vegas or last year. I went to Vegas this year. Planned on going to Vegas next year. The fuck am I gonna do in April of 2027?
And I've never been to a WrestleMania. So imagine how I'm going to feel if they do that. I'm not going
Yeah.
to Saudi Arabia for a WrestleMania. Are you kidding? Like,
Yeah, no, I'm good on that. I will go to London because I plan on going to All In London next year myself. To be honest with you, but um, not going to Saudi. No, I'm good. Which is no offense. I don't know what it's like over there. It might be the most beautiful thing on earth. Cool, but I'm good.
still, bro, not everybody could go to Saudi Arabia.
No, they
Nah,
can't.
bro.
No, they can't.
Nah.
And like you said, the average family's getting priced out of going. It's a money grab at this point.
It's too much,
You
bro.
know what I'm saying?
It's too much,
And
man.
that's
Like,
uh
I get like when they go overseas, like the crowd is more hype and da 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 da. Da. Well, you starved them for a long time. You fed us bullshit for a long time. So of course the crowds aren't as popping as they used to be, bro. The product hasn't been great. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you had this 2-year run where The Rock was back and Roman was doing his thing and all of that. It died immediately right back down. So I don't know. I just think it's asinine for them to even think. I thought it was asinine for them to put a WrestleMania over there, knowing that London deserved one. London, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could have gave that to London, we would have been cool with it. But for you to give
right.
it to Saudi Arabia was
It's
like,
crazy.
what, they just got here,
To take it from New Orleans and go back to Vegas and then to Saudi Arabia
bro.
after
Like,
that
you
is wild.
you just started going to Saudi Arabia a couple of years ago.
It's wild, man. Money
It's
talks, I guess. But and that's actually something I meant to bring up during the Tony Khan interview too. Is what were their plans for 2027? Or have they spoken on any plans about 2027 yet? Because
mm-hmm,
they've got an opportunity to really change the dynamic of how this wrestling hierarchy is.
mm-hmm,
You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, if they're going to a whole different country, one that a lot of people aren't a fan of them going to. You know what I'm saying? And AEW can do another American All In event and have a host of events all week long, just like WrestleMania, which they do a few events here and there outside of All In, like some Ring of Honor events, Super Card of Honor. But yeah, this is an opportunity to shift the entire culture, bro.
mm-hmm. Putting them in prime position. And I hate to say this, Vince McMahon was right when it came to selling the company and what it would turn into if he wasn't the one running it. And his actions are despicable, but as far as what WWE has become,
It is different now.
that's why he didn't want advertisements on the ring. Like, all of that stuff is starting to make sense. We thought he was just being a grumpy old man. Like, bro, who cares if you got advertisements on the ring and the prom thing? Who cares? Like, but now we see.
It's a money thing, man. And I get it. I mean, I do get it. But at the same time, as a fan, it's like you killing what I love, bro.
It's too much, bro. It's way too much. So that's why I'm saying Tony Khan, bro. The AEW is in a prime position if WWE keeps doing this. They'll always have their fans, bro. WWE will probably always
I'm
be
still, I
king.
mean, for the
But
most part, I'm gonna be watching it. But like I said, just I'm not, I can't support, especially if they move WrestleMania to permanently
mm-hmm,
or for a scheduled amount of years or whatever. I
mm-hmm.
can't support that, man.
But they had Raw out here in Raleigh, bro. I wasn't even sad I couldn't make it. I was just like, oh well, like
I was sad I couldn't make it, but again, again, that's exactly how God worked, though, bro. I was sad we couldn't make that Raw, and then we get the email about Blood and Guts
there
the
you
following
go.
week.
There you
You
go.
know,
That's my point. That's my
yeah.
point. That's why I'm like, I wasn't sad I couldn't go because the way WWE is moving right now, I love the wrestlers there. And I hate it for the wrestlers because me and you have met like wrestlers. So we
Oh,
know they legit good people. It's not them, bro. But how TKO is positioning his company, it's not the UFC. That works with the UFC. This don't work with WWE, bro. So whatever business
Yeah.
plan they got for WWE to rake in all these dollars that WWE was going to make anyway,
Bro, just keep putting out great content. You're gonna get the dollars. You're gonna get the
that's
money. You're
it.
gonna get the
A-
support.
AEW is showing you that. As much as they want to shit on AEW does that. They put on great product.
I agree, man. It's tough. It's tough. It's I don't know. The future is gonna get interesting. I do feel like the future of wrestling is gonna get very, very interesting. Um it's so crazy now. it's, it's
I hope that's not
it's
true.
crazy,
I
man.
don't. I don't think that's true. I think they're smart enough to know we put WrestleMania in Saudi every year.
It's gonna
The
be some
fan,
backlash.
the fans are going to revolt against that shit. Me and you both know that. Like
It's gonna be backlash, no question. No, I mean if they get a yearly pay per view, cool, but not WrestleMania.
they've had a yearly pay per view. They get that already. They don't need WrestleMania, bro.
It's true.
Like, come on, man. Come on, bro. Ain't the Royal Rumble going over there?
Damn, it is January. The Rumble is over there. It
That's my point.
is.
Why do you need a wrestle? You don't need a WrestleMania over there, bro.
I
Just
forgot about that, bro.
the Royal Rumble will be there. So you need WrestleMania too?
Oh
God
man.
damn, man.
Willie in the chat, he said, I don't know if y'all got a chance to go when WWE came to Greenville about 8 years ago.
I
Yeah, I went.
did.
I went
That was
every
the
time.
I went every time. That was the last WWE show that was there, I do believe, right?
Yep.
Like,
I think I wanted to say it was Dean Ambrose versus Bray Wyatt in a hardcore
mm-hmm.
match was the main event that
Mm-hmm.
night. Um,
Fire. There wasn't a lot of people in the stadium. We got to pick our seats like halfway through
boy,
the show.
I went
You
from
remember
the
that comes
bleachers and walked right up to the front row, my
Wait,
boy.
Scott, right? Yeah.
Boy, you know what? And that's something I actually meant to mention to Tony Khan too off camera, in which I may send an email about what if they had an event there in Greenville at Minji's. It holds 8,000 people total. Mitch, what's going on, man? Okay. Oh, wait. So or Facebook comments are coming in now. All right. He said, "What up, family? Salute. WWE's definitely running 2 Mania soon." And actually, we talked about that in a chat one time, or in a text between me, you, and John. I was faded one night, and I was thinking to myself, what if that year? Because they talked about doing 2 WrestleManias. What if they had the WrestleMania in Saudi? AEW announced All In for a date for All In America, and WWE books a second WrestleMania the same day. Counter programs they're All In with the American
Nah,
WrestleMania.
because the second WrestleMania gonna be trash. Saudi gonna get Roman, Cody, all that. We gonna get like a night one, like Sami Zayn. I don't want to see that bullshit.
A night one is
We
crazy.
don't want no night one. Yo, Saudi get like Stone Cold come back, and y'all would be tight. Nah,
But
man.
I feel like that I think that is an actual legitimate concern that when AEW announces a date for their next American, if they announce an American All In for 2027, WWE's going to try to counter program it with their second WrestleMania. And honestly, if that happens, I'm 1,000% going to All In just because there's no need for that. All this counter program. It's like NXT versus TNA. They set that counter program title Tuesday. Oh, AEW's running. Let's do what's supposed to be our biggest show between this whole rivalry here, and it was
Mm-hmm,
mid. It wasn't even a
mm-hmm.
good event. It had potential to be amazing. NXT versus TNA. It could have been a whole PLE by itself. For one, if it's NXT versus TNA, I feel like it should have been commentary from both teams there.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the main things. It was just another episode of NXT with some TNA talent.
Mm-hmm.
The matches or the don't let me Mustafa Ali versus Ethan Page, fire. And Ali's telling his story of him being cursed and whatnot. The rope got attached to his leg and whatnot and cost him the match. It was so fire. Mustafa Ali is such a genius in that ring, bro.
Mm-hmm. Bring him back if you can, WWE.
I don't think he want to go back.
I
He
don't
said he
blame
read up
him.
on it. Saudi pays WWE $50 million a show. How much you think Mania just cost? Oh God, Mania
Whatever.
definitely cost.
Them
They at
pockets
least
over there are deep. It don't matter. Name the
they might have
price.
got a quarter to a half a B for that.
Mm-hmm.
Quarter
Mm-hmm.
to a
A
half a B,
WrestleMania?
easy.
What?
My God,
Because
Jesus,
WrestleMania sell out. So every seat.
that's facts.
So
That's facts. Um, but still, I don't do that shit, man. But I don't. My point was, that counter programming stuff that bothers me. Like, don't. Why? There's no need to do that. Just keep doing good work, and you're good. You don't have to make it a competition. No, the NFL is our competition. The NBA, they're our competition.
it's not.
We don't look at other
It's
wrestling organizations.
it's
Come
as a
on,
sport
man.
as a sports guy, Triple H, you're wrong. It's not. You're I love WWE. I do. I really do. The NBA, especially the NFL.
Tim, what's good, bro?
You're not close, bro. You're not close to the NFL at all.
But I
Like,
get what he's saying, because I mean, no, what other wrestling organization is partnered with ESPN and gets ESPN updates when title changes happen and shit like that? That's dope.
Okay, all
It's
right, you.
big. WWE is ahead of the curve as far as any and everything goes. As far as pro wrestling,
Well,
they've been
they
they've
the
been.
grandfather, so of
What I'm
course,
saying,
like,
they still. I'm not gonna act like what they do is all wrong or it's
no, no,
all
no,
trash
no,
by
no, no,
any
no, no, no,
means,
no, 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 no,
but
no.
it feels like they're more concerned with how much they make instead of what type of product they put out lately.
Mm-hmm.
And that was my issue. But like I said, this past episode of SmackDown, Crown Jewel, and today's Raw tells me, yeah, okay, all right, I see what you're doing. Can we do this for 52 weeks straight?
Mm-mm. No, because this is around the time when things are supposed to pick up. Like, usually I tune wrestling out after WrestleMania. Like, that was always my thing. After WrestleMania, I'm leaving wrestling alone until Survivor Series. Well, Survivor Series is here, so
You right about that?
it's usually around that time for them to start turning up. So eh.
I
I
don't.
don't like the counter programming thing either, bro, because it hurts wrestling fans. Like,
It does. Like
but
I want to be able to watch both
but it's
live.
not. But it's not shocking that they're doing that because Triple H is head of creative. Triple H was around for the Monday Night Wars, and he was directly correlated to them with DX and things like that. So of course he's going to have this like type of approach when it comes to them and want to bury them. And plus, you got to remember they're in TKO. They're with Dana White too, and Dana White is the exact same way. So it's not a surprise, man. I don't like it either,
I
though.
don't know. It just feels like bullying to me.
Okay, I don't think it's a bully thing because I look at AEW differently than I did a year ago, and if WWE keep doing what they're doing, I think they're sleeping on a sleeping giant. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely. Willie said, "Who you want John Cena last match to be, The Rock or Edge?" It should be Edge, but we did. Speaking of, did you see the Australia crowd chanting "We want Edge" and singing Edge's theme song while Triple H was up there for the post show?
Mm-hmm.
And Triple H was trying his best to ignore it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, just go shake Tony Khan hand
He don't want it. That's the point,
for one
It-
night only, bro.
bro.
Get,
That's all. That's all he needs to do, yo, bro.
like,
You don't need to control. You don't need to control AEW. You for that forbidden door to be open.
this is
You
John
don't.
Cena last match, his last chance to do this. Would you what think about how much money they would lose, how many eyes would go to AEW if John Cena said, "I want my last match with Edge," and goes over there for one night only. Come on, man. Make it happen on your terms. Make it happen on your television channel. That'll give you the WWE guy going over the AEW guy on your programming. Like, come on, man. Do it for the fans, bro. Oh my God. Imagine if they announced that Edge is his final match in December 13th, that Saturday night's main event, whatever, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They're still announcing tickets on sale right now. If they announced that that match was happening, tickets would be sold out that day.
Mm-hmm.
That day. Come
Mm-hmm.
on, man. We want that. The streets need that.
Mm-hmm. I think it'll be a whole lot better if AEW and WWE just work together, bro.
I
Like,
agree.
I think it's time, bro. Like, there's been too much tribalism in between both brands. It's unnecessary. WWE shown they're willing to work with other companies like TNA and AAA and things like that, bro. Just extend the olive branch, man, and
Why
squash that.
not,
Y'all
man?
gonna get y'all money, bro. Both y'all got different networks. You got your deals laid out. You good for at least the next 5 to 10 years. You ain't got to worry about battling somebody else's TV deal, bro. Just
Imagine the
come on, man.
money that all companies could make if they had a WWE, AEW, TNA pay per view.
Because
Just
all the wrestlers can go, all of them,
man,
all of them.
imagine the dream matches we would get. Some of these nerds on the internet heads would absolutely explode because they hate WWE so much or they hate AEW so much. Seeing them work together would literally unalive them. They wouldn't know what to
Mm-hmm.
do with themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Fresh, what's going on, good brother?
What's good, Brody?
Hey, if you are new to the channel, make sure you do us a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, and all that good stuff. It's 3NT Wrestling Podcast. If you haven't checked out our interview with President and CEO of AEW, Tony Khan, yet, definitely check that out. It is on our YouTube channel as well. A lot of other dope interviews. TNA World Champion Mike Santana. We interviewed him. Was it last November when they were in Fayetteville?
Mm-hmm. Yep, think so.
And he told us about the politics he was dealing with and his struggle to get to the TNA World Championship, and how everybody told him you an idiot for going solo and getting out of your tag team situation. And he said his or die trying. Shout out to
Mm-hmm.
you for that question.
Mm-hmm.
Is to win that TNA World Championship, and he won that joint last night. So shout
Mm-hmm.
out to Mike Santana, man. Go check that interview out.
Great moment. Got to share it with his daughter. You know
That
what I'm
was dope.
saying?
Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know what made me get so damn emotional during that. But I was just thinking to myself, like, if I was in that moment and my daughter was there with me, what I'm saying, what that would feel like for me. Bro.
Mm-hmm.
And on the show, Mike talked about, his addiction and the struggles and stuff like that, and how his daughter was the only reason he got through it all. And he got to share the biggest moment of his career with his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That
shout
was
out to him,
amazing.
man. Great moment, man. Salute. Nothing but the best, bro. He's going to be an amazing champion, by the way.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely. Um, what else we got? Since we were talking about John Cena, he's got what, 4 appearances left total?
4 dates.
4 dates left total. What are you doing with them 4 dates? And y'all in the chat, y'all can answer that too. What are y'all doing with John Cena these last 4 dates and appearances?
Whatever John wants to do, man. Like, I don't like. I said I didn't care because I'm a Yankees fan and I hate Boston. So I think it would have been dope for him to go out in his hometown
It should have
in
been that way.
Boston. It should be that way. I think they should work something out where they can have Edge come back for one more night. If it's not Edge, Rock, get your ass in that ring.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. What
Like
up, Jeannie? What's going on?
I don't think John Cena needs to pass the baton to anybody because
No.
John has built so many careers over the course of his own career that I don't think he needs to pass the baton to these new guys. I don't think
Mm-mm.
that's necessary. So I don't like the Gunther thing. But whatever John wants to do for his next 4 dates,
They should
they
let him
should
do.
let him do.
I would say this. If they put him versus Gunther in that last match, this should be the last appearance of Super Cena. Let him take like 20 power bombs, kick out at one each time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Let him be Super Cena one more time and bury the
Mm-hmm.
shit out of Gunther.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Get that shovel out. That shovel out.
KO is the
So
last match. That would be amazing. That would be dope.
I
If
don't think
if
he's
K
ready.
no, KO's gonna be out for a minute. But if KO never got injured, he would have had to run it with Cena on his last
Oh,
run
for
too.
sure.
That would have been
For
dope.
sure.
Jeannie said, if not Rock, then Randy Orton. I agree. I think they pulled the trigger on that way too quick. That Randy Orton John Cena
Yeah, they
match.
did. They already
That
ran
could have
that.
been his last match, and they could have had a hell of a build up to that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
In which
Mm-hmm.
They could do it again. I would be okay with him running it again for his last match because there was a huge rivalry. But again, him and Edge were the bigger rivalry. But yeah,
Is there anybody except for the obvious names that we named that you want him to face in his last 4 dates? Like
Braun Breaker,
somebody off the wall?
Braun Breaker. I would love to see Cena versus Braun Breaker. I don't know why, and honestly, I'd probably put Braun over, but I want to see a Cena Braun Breaker match.
Okay.
I would like to see. I would also. I know we're not. It's not going to happen too. I would like to see. I would have liked to see that heel John Cena get revenge on Jey Uso for eliminating him from the Rumble too.
Okay.
I would have liked to see that, but since we only got 4, again, these only 4 dates, not even necessarily 4 matches.
Yeah, they just 4 dates.
Who?
I think he wrestles all 4 dates though. I don't know. I don't think he just comes back to talk for the last 4 dates, bro. I think that's
I wouldn't be mad at him giving somebody from NXT a look. He can still win, but just giving them a match and make them look good, type shit.
got to be Oba.
Bingo, bingo. Exactly who I had in mind too. Exactly who I had in mind.
Ethan Page will be fired though.
That's true too. Ethan Page is a star. Ethan Page really don't need it. I feel like Ethan Page is main roster ready already. I can see him in a situation against Cody right now. I don't see him beating Cody right now, but I can see them going back and forth on that mic and having an incredible match.
What about Austin Theory?
That's a rumor that John Cena versus Austin Theory. Nah, I hate that that Theory won that match at WrestleMania over Cena.
That's my point. Yeah.
I get it.
Cena could get that one back.
I get it, and you know what? That would be a good look to make Austin Theory look good upon his return from his injury and whatnot too. Because Grayson Waller got the thing with New Day, whatever that weird shit is, and Austin Theory
MJF light, Hurt Business light.
Crazy work. Crazy work. But yeah, I would like to see. I heard a rumor about Austin Theory was supposed to be joining the Vision with Seth and all this and that now, and that going into War Games versus Roman and his team or whatever. But now that Vision is in shambles, I don't know. Maybe bring him back and John Cena versus Austin Theory. Cena beat him this time, but again, make Austin Theory look good as hell in that match. A good back and forth. Fred said Ethan Page versus AJ is a good story. That would be fire. That would be fire.
AJ got what, a year left, right?
He said 2026 is his last. He's retiring in 2026. I think that's cap anyway. I think he know it's too much stuff for him to do in AEW for him to just quit. I don't think he's just gonna call it quits. I think he's gonna retire from WWE. But I think he's gonna run at least a solid year or two in AEW before he call it quits.
I don't know, man. He's starting to. He still put on good matches, but pause. He's starting to look a little stiff in there.
His age is showing obviously, but he can still go. And Edge, Edge words. Edge put on some great matches in AEW since he's been in there. He's been doing some ridiculous shit.
I was about to say.
Unnecessary shit.
I was about to say what's been happening to him though. He gets hurt.
I don't want AJ going over there doing no dumb jump off the cage at 50 years old type shit. But he can put on some great technical matches with Will Ospreay, AJ Styles versus Kenny Omega, AJ Styles versus Takeshita. Man, come on, man. Half the Don Callis family.
Did we get all of that though in Japan already though? Like
we ain't got it in 20. We ain't got it recently.
Ungrateful, man. AJ, go ahead and retire, man. Don't listen to them, man. Hey, you gave him. Tell him pull up YouTube, man.
Hey, what's going on? Listen, how you doing? How you doing? Appreciate you pulling up.
I don't want AJ to retire too. His when they announced him, it made me sad. It kind of brought a little tear. Like, damn, we about to lose AJ too.
Facts.
Like,
And again, that's why I say we needed that match that we got from Crown Jewel, man. We
yeah.
needed that from both of them because it's probably the last. For one, it is the last time we're going to see Cena versus AJ, but it's the
Mm-hmm.
last time we're going to see them at that level. You feel me? Like,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, we needed that match, and it was exactly what we needed it to be as fans.
I'd retire too if I had to have a match with Dragon Lee as my tag partner every week. That's telling me that
Yeah,
it's a wrap. I ain't gonna
that's
hold you.
telling me it's time for AEW, is what it's telling me.
It's telling me it's a wrap here. So, hey, AJ, do what make you happy, bro. If that's go back to TNA afterwards, or you go to AEW, whatever. Do
You
what
know
makes you
what?
happy, bro.
That would be awesome, to be honest with you. If AJ did finish out his career in TNA, that would be a dope look. That would be a dope look.
Because with me with AEW, it's like I feel like the young dudes got it over there. Like I don't like I know there's some dream matches over there, but us keep sending over like older talent. Eventually, gonna start getting old, bro. Let Will Ospreay have the reins, bro. Let Swerve had the reins, MJF and them. Let them have it, bro. They have that company, Hangman. They have
I'm
that
just
company
saying,
locked down.
man.
Hey,
That's some incredible stories to tell, some incredible matches to be had, man.
I don't know, man, but
AJ, do it for the guys, AJ. Come on,
them
man.
young dudes got it over there. AJ, you know that, man. Let them boys shine, bro. Go back to TNA and finish it out, man. He can have the same type of matches in TNA, bro. TNA not no slouch. They
No,
cooking
you're
over
right.
there too.
You're right. I would love an AJ versus Leon Slater match. I ain't gonna hold you. Leon
Mhm.
Slater, and we talked about this off camera a little bit too, but Leon Slater and Javon Evans are the future of this business, man.
Did
Them,
TNA get a new you know, I
what's
figure we
up?
could talk about it
Oh,
now. So
no, same guy. He got a promotion too, actually.
what?
We'll talk off cam. We'll talk off
Okay.
cam.
Okay.
But now, Bound for Glory was fire. I didn't get to watch all of it, but what I saw of it was absolute heat, bro. I hate that Dark State interfered in that match and fucked up that banger we were getting between Javon and Leon too, man. I hate it. That was a dumbass. That was stupid.
Oh,
It
that's
was
what
stupid.
everybody was mad at. Okay. I heard that the finish was controversial, but they didn't say what it was. So
It
Dark
was
State interfered. That's what it
finish was
was.
ass, is what it was. Finish was terrible. They messed it up. They messed it up. Them boys was having a banger over there, bro. And it's like, let's just send these four guys in to beat
I
them
got
both up.
I got a question.
Uh huh.
Is Triple H as a booker overrated, bro? Like, cause that had to be like a Triple H call. That's not.
The Dark State thing.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't think
not.
Triple H has anything over the 10. I think that's Shawn Michaels and just Shawn Michaels and yeah, it's. I don't think Triple H has a say so in it. I don't think. I don't know.
I don't know. It's just that when you start crossbred, like I get like Sean may run like TNA. I mean NXT, like just NXT. But when you cross over to TNA, don't you think that kind of requires Triple H to have like
Rich, what's
a
going on,
hand in
Brody?
that?
I don't. I mean,
Because he's certainly there for AAA.
yeah.
And you saw what he let Otis do. So
I don't know, man. I
that's
don't
my
know the I don't
point.
know
Like
the
it's
inner
like,
workings, but I don't like that they had Dark State interfere in that. I really don't. I didn't enjoy that. If that was a Triple H call, that's terrible.
so just put it on Sean.
I'll tell you another. I tell you another bad finish at Bound for Glory was the um the call your shot battle royale or whatever. The finish, Frankie Kazarian and Dolph Ziggler or Nick Nemeth
I heard
pinning
about
each
that
other's
too.
shoulders down.
Mm-hmm.
It was
Mm-hmm.
crowd chanted bullshit the whole time, and I agree. I agree. And he said
Yeah.
WWE wanted that match. Let's be real, that was match of the year. Match of the year, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. But it was an incredible match. You can't go wrong with them two. They're both like superhuman in that ring, bro. Like it's crazy.
You could put Javon Evans on SmackDown right now permanently if you wanted to.
That's big facts. Which he appeared 2 weeks in a row,
2 weeks in a row. Yep.
and
Hmm.
crowd went crazy. The social media response was crazy, especially from here in North Carolina. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
It was dope seeing a lot of his peers that he grew up wrestling with in Firestar Pro Wrestling. Shout out LeBron Cozone, that's who trained him. Um, all of them sharing it. They like a proud son that made it type situation. You know, and I see his
Hmm.
mom's on Facebook celebrating their son every single week. He
Hmm.
on TV. So I can only imagine how proud she is. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Her son is on TV getting cheered by tens of thousands of people in an arena
Hmm.
and millions at home. That's dope.
Hmm. It's dope. It's dope.
Super dope.
But Sean, I'm with you. I ain't gonna let him do that, Sean. You make great choices, Sean. I just want to say, Shawn Michaels, his decision making when it comes to NXT has been impeccable for reasons I don't want to say.
I
But
know what
you know
reasons
what
you
you know,
talk about. You talk about
impeccable,
the.
but impeccable, my boy. So I ain't gonna put that on Sean. I ain't gonna put that on him, man.
Oh man. Tim said it's Dark State Timu Shield. Hey yo. Timu Shield is
Basically,
crazy but kind of accurate.
that's accurate, bro. That's exactly who they are.
I don't for one, as far as Dark State goes, shout out my man Lucky Ali, Saquon Sugars. He don't
Hmm.
need to be in a stable. They need to let him shine by himself. The dude
Hmm.
is a character. He's an amazing heel. Like he be talking cash shit to people, and it works. Let him do his thing. He don't need to be in a stable. He really
Yep.
don't.
Yep.
Um, I didn't want to see that. I really didn't want to see Ricky beat Opa for that title. I don't know. I don't. Maybe I just hadn't caught the wave yet. Maybe I just don't see the appeal yet.
Well, Ricky Starks.
Yeah, I don't. I just don't get it yet. I don't get it yet. Granted, it took a while for me to understand Ethan Page's appeal too,
Oh,
but
Ethan Page. I didn't. Nah, Ethan
it
Page.
took me a few months to really like. Okay, this dude's good. He talking that shit. He can go in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Ricky Starks to me feels like he
Austin
watch a
Theory.
lot. He watch a lot of the Rock tapes from back in the day.
Oh, so he's LA Knight, just
Yeah,
more athletic.
yeah. That's what I get out of it. I mean, it's not like he has bad matches or nothing like that at all.
Hmm.
He's good. I just don't. I don't see the appeal as far as his character goes. I guess
Hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, I could get that. I get that. But Ethan Page remind me of like Bobby Roode and shit like that. Like
Yeah,
he got that type of appeal. You know what I'm
and
saying?
I'm hoping he does go to the main roster and they let him cook, unlike they did with Bobby Roode back in the day when he went to the main roster.
That was Vince though. I don't know
Yeah,
what that
true.
was about. But
But I don't. I don't want Ethan Page to. I mean, which I can't even say that because the Miz has had an incredible run. The Miz has had a great career. He's been
yeah.
one of the best intercontinental champions of all time, in my opinion, easily. His world
Hmm.
title reigns. Not too many people have beat John Cena in the main event of WrestleMania. The Miz did.
Hmm.
So I don't want to say I don't want Ethan Page to be in the Miz territory. I don't want to be in the Miz current territory. Miz is always like
Hmm.
the gatekeeper, where when somebody comes from NXT, it's always the
Hmm.
Miz that challenges them. Somebody comes from a
Hmm.
different company, it's always the Miz that challenges them first.
Hmm.
You don't even belong here. I've been here for blah blah blah, and then lose. I don't want that from Ethan Page. Ethan Page is championship material, bro.
Yeah, he is. He is. And Miz is an outlier. Miz is like Logan Paul.
Like Logan Paul.
Hmm. Remember, Miz. A lot of people forget that Miz was a reality TV star before he got
That's
to
true.
WWE.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So he wasn't supposed to succeed like that. Like,
That's a good point. I didn't think about it like that.
yeah, I got mad
I didn't
respect
even
for
think about
Miz
it like that.
because I remember
When
Miz on the Real World. So it's like
Facts. And I remember the Miz telling the story about how they didn't respect him. They were kicking him out the locker room and shit like that. And to go on to
getting
main
kicked
event
out the locker
WrestleMania.
room. Getting kicked out the locker room is crazy. Yo, what?
Shout out to Alyssa in the chat. She said, "Do you think Trick is coming to the main roster?"
I
I
think
don't.
he's ready. I think he's
I
ready,
think he
bro.
is ready. I do think he is ready, but how would they bring him up, and what would they do with him?
Put his ass right with Melo. Like I've been saying.
I'm
I've
not
been
mad at
saying,
that.
put him right with Melo,
I'm
bro.
not
And
mad at that. But at the same time, realistically, with the way Melo's getting booked, Trick would outshine the shit out of Melo on that main roster right now.
I think Trick would help Melo. So that's why I want him to put Trick. Now it's time for those roles to be reversed. Where
Mm.
it's like at first it was Trick helping, it was
Trick was
Melo
the hype
helping
man.
Trick. Trick was the hype, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now Trick is on another level, in my opinion, bro.
Trick has been
He's
cooking lately. That matter of
yo,
fact, that's somebody that I did not see it in at first.
me neither.
You remember I used to have my
And I
doubts about
and
Trick
I
back in the
agree
day.
with you. And I
Yeah.
agree with you. I didn't see it either. But Trick's last year holding the TNA championship, bro, he even talk different now. That's a
He do.
different guy. That's a different guy than what we're used to, man.
He's
Uh
improved in the ring and on the mic like 1,000 times full. I definitely do think it's time for Trick to come up. And I do get what you're saying as far as, the roles being reversed and Trick being the star and Melo being,
mhm.
because Melo, it's like Melo lost his way on the main roster type shit.
Mhm. Oh, for sure. For sure, bro.
Melo is still, in my opinion, again, he's another super young dude that still got plenty of time to be one of the greatest in the company or in wrestling, period. But needs something to get that spark back, man. That same spark that we saw him in NXT with the NXT championship. Braun Breaker, him and Braun Breaker had that rivalry back in NXT. So they was on the same level back then. But now Braun is here and Melo
Mhm.
is not.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Mhm. So nah, I think Trick going with Melo, and then they could run that whole story back because a lot of people that see the main roster don't watch NXT,
They could
so
do that. Where they
you
turn
could
on each
run
other
that.
again. Do it the
You
other way
could,
around where Trick
yup,
turn on Melo.
yup,
Yeah.
yup,
You're
yup,
right. Rinse, recycle, repeat. Why not? Just reverse the
yup,
roles. It'll work.
yup,
I'm telling you.
yup. I think that would
Um,
be fire.
But real quick, something we didn't talk about when we were talking about, Cena retiring, AJ retiring, is somebody that was forced to retire. Big E officially announced his retirement on the podcast with Stephanie McMahon. Shout out to Steph and what's your story? But
Hmm.
yeah, he officially announced that he is done with in-ring competition altogether. How you feel about that?
Sad. I ain't gonna hold you. I wanted Big E to come back, bruh. And after seeing Daniel Bryan be able to come back, after seeing Edge be able to come back, it was like this hope. Like, okay, that means there's a chance for like Big E to come back, right? Like, I
Mm-hmm.
thought it was definite, in my opinion. I didn't expect him to retire. So hearing that he did officially retire is still kind of like a little bit of a shock, and I'm kind of
Yeah.
hoping that it's a swerve. Still, even though I know it's probably not.
I was thinking we're going to get at least one more.
Just one more
At
match,
least one
bro.
more. Like
Because
a triple.
you can't leave that New Day shit like that, bro. Like,
Yeah. That finish was, I mean, that ending of them turning on Big E or whatever. We don't want you here. All right, bye. Like, no, what,
that's
what
it. Like,
happens after
what?
that?
Right? That's,
Like, you gonna
I
get
guess
revenge?
I guess I just see you guys on the post and pregame, pre pay per view show.
Right.
Like what? Like nah, man. But he got to do his best for him, and salute to him, bro. He still has had an amazing career. You're one third of one, probably
Hmm.
arguably the greatest tag team to ever exist, bro. It's
Easily.
nothing to be ashamed at. He didn't leave anything on the table. He was able to be one of the first African American champions that we've ever had.
Hmm. That's
Salute to
facts.
him, bro. Salute to him, bro.
Definitely. And like you said, the New Day will go down in history. The boys made bootios and pancakes popular. Like, genius stuff, man. And it was just them
Mm-hmm.
having fun together on the road with their own
Mm-hmm.
inside jokes and stuff like that. And he made it
Mm-hmm.
something. They made millions of people love it. Like, that can't be recreated. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Um And he did fortunately win that WWE championship before having to, call it quits or whatever. But he had a
Hmm.
hell of a career. It sucks it ended the way it did, but definitely salute to Big E, man.
Hmm. At least, bruh, if y'all gonna turn the New Day back face, which they killing in his heels right now,
I
but
agree.
even if y'all were to turn New Day face, which I think they may do, you got to come to the ring and support the bros and be like a manager or something like that,
When
bro.
they get
Like
their next tag team title shot or
we
something, just be a
we, we,
manager.
we need that, bro. We can you at least give us that, bro?
We got to hear that entrance music one more time.
Yup.
We need that
Bro, can
WrestleMania.
you imagine the crowd going crazy when they hear that?
Stupid,
What?
stupid. Oh yeah, nice. Do it at a WrestleMania. Bring them back at a WrestleMania. That man,
Hmm.
insane. Um, Let me see what else we talked about. GODs. We talked about NXT TNA. We talked about a Tony Khan interview, which is out right now on YouTube. If you haven't watched it already, go check that out for us.
Hmm.
We interviewed Tony Khan, bro.
Yup.
What? That's still crazy to me.
Yup.
Um,
And I asked them about the Jaguars, and they whooped ass that night.
they did
Woo!
too. They
Whooped
did.
ass.
That shit was
Shout out to
big.
Tony Khan, man. Everything you touch turns into gold, my boy. You gave me a face when I said that, but that shit is facts. It's okay. This shit is facts, bro.
We talked about Braun and Seth. We talked about the Saudi Rip Manias. Talked about Cena's final appearances. We talked about everything, man. We got everything we need, man. That's the show.
Man.
We haven't done this in a minute. It's been a long time. We gotta, like I said, we got that big interview, and I realized, man, we got to start popping out more. We gotta
Hmm.
get a little more professional with our stuff. You know what I'm saying? Be more consistent with what we got going on. Because the more we do, the higher we gonna go up.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
um, that's all I got though, man. You got anything else you want to talk to the people about, Malik?
Nah, man. Just, you know what I'm saying? Keep watching wrestling, man. We in a great space right now. Wrestling is popping. It's cool to be a wrestling fan again.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So you
Yes,
might
sir.
as well come do it with your boys. If you're new tuning in, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Become part of the 3NT family. Got special stuff for you in tow. You
Man,
know what I mean?
a lot of it too,
So,
man.
and every
I'm gonna give y'all an exclusive for the people left in the chat and everything right now. We do have another AEW interview coming up. I'm not gonna tell you who it's with yet. Just know it's a big one. It's a
is it the
big
gold
interview.
standard?
Is it who? Who?
Never mind. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
Oh, oh. I see what you did there.
Is it the gold standard?
It never will be. I'm good. Um, but it's a big interview. It is. It's much bigger than the gold standard. I can promise you that. It's gonna be a big, big interview. Just make sure y'all stay tuned for it. November 12th, AEW Dynamite Blood and Guts is in Greensboro. Matter of fact, um, First Horizon Coliseum in Greensboro. And it used to be the Greensboro Coliseum, but now it's First Horizon Coliseum. But same place that Sting's last match was at. I was in the building for that. Definitely in the building for Blood and Guts. Yeah, I heard CK in the interview. If you watched it, it's the most important Dynamite of the year. So make sure you tune in, man. Wednesday, November 12th, North Carolina. We're gonna have a major event on our hands that night. Get
Mhm.
there. All right. Also, you cannot forget about UPW, United Pro Wrestling Infinity Rising 3. This is Infinity Rising is UPW's WrestleMania. It's their big event every year, and it's going down December 13th, right here. Hometown vibes, New Bern, North
Mhm.
Carolina. Tickets on sale right now, upwonline.net. Right now, the matches that we got booked that we've announced so far. My man Joe Black from the Pantheon versus ECW and WWE Hardcore Legend Super Crazy in an Extreme Rules match. That's gonna get crazy.
Can I bring a weapon for him?
Yes, absolutely. We encourage it. Nothing sharp.
Oh no. No glass.
Not 'cause that man is super crazy. You can get that
I'm
name
bringing
for
glass. Cry
Joe.
about it. cry
what
about
you
it.
did there.
Yeah, I'm bringing glass.
We got women's match from NXT UK. Her name is Aaliyah James. She is taking on Caitlin Marie. It's her first match in UPW. It's her debut in UPW. That's going to be a good match. We also just announced Trayvon Ali versus Bojack 2. So
That's gonna be heat.
little
That's
back
gonna be heat.
little backstory on that match. The first Infinity Rising event, the heavyweight title match was between Bojack and Trayvon Ali. That was their first match, and Bojack won and left with the United. He was the very first United Pro Wrestling World Champion. Time passed. Obviously, here we are. 3. Bojack won his belt back. And I don't know if y'all saw the end of Battleground in Gastonia where Bojack mushed the hell out of Trayvon and walked out on him. So it's like real smoke between these two right now. So I'm very curious to see how this is going to play out myself. It's a lot coming up with that match. And we've got a couple. Chris Masters is already scheduled to be in the building too. Master of the Master Lock. No, Willie, you cannot be in a Master Lock challenge.
Why not? Why not? We were setting this up.
He's
Why
not-
should know now?
He's not doing it with fans. It's not happening. It's been confirmed.
I try, Willie. I try, bro.
Definitely try. Who Diego Hill, UPW light heavyweight and international champion. Diego Hill is going to be in action. Wait till you hear against who. We're gonna leave that a secret for now. We're gonna be showing off the brand new UPW Women's World Tag Team Championships, and we're talking about that tournament to crown new champions in 2026. It's a lot. There's a lot going on. We're gonna have a lot more announcements coming up. Like I said, just stay tuned to upwonline.net. All that information will be available soon. Plus, it'll be on our socials at 3NT Wrestling. Make sure y'all follow me while you're at the Danny Ocean Show. I'm on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Go tap in with your boy. So much dope shit on the way. Malik, what you got going on, brother?
Man, make sure y'all follow me at Matthew Malik Wilson on all social media platforms, as well as if there's any Jets fans in the chat, hopefully not. But if there's any Jets fans, man, you can find me over at Jets Roundtable, man. Been covering the New York Jets. It was an amazing experience until the season started. So
Till the season started.
hey, look, if you like entertainment, you want to see somebody crash out every week. There's that. So that's why my voice is messed up.
Because I've been nerves that bad.
Hey, bro, I'm telling y'all, man, I'm really crashing out though. It's no bullshit. Like I'm screaming into this thing here. So if you want to see your boy crash out, check me out, Jets Roundtable, man.
But yeah, a lot of dope stuff on the way. Like I said, like, subscribe, sub up. Please get that done for us. We on our way to 1,000 subs on YouTube. We just hit like 730. Hold on. Let me look at that number real quick before we get up out of here, because we close. 729. We just hit 729 on YouTube. We're trying to hit 1,000. If you know somebody that likes dope wrestling content, tell them tap in with us on YouTube at 3NT Wrestling. Other than that, man, I'm finna slide, man. Y'all take care. I appreciate y'all. We'll talk to y'all again much sooner than later. I can promise you that.
Yes, sir.
That's all I